It's really time out for you to stop trying to do everything in life alone. I get it. You're superwoman. You're constantly taking care of everyone else, doing what it is that you need to do for everybody else. But you need to know that you got to be poured back into. A lot of times when we connect and attach ourselves to other people, it gives us the ability to be poured back into. You know, it's like when you have a cup and if it's full of water and it's depleted and you are constantly pouring out, you need somebody to pour back into you. It's okay to be vulnerable, to sit back, to relax, for a minute and allow someone else to pour back into you. And when you stay surrounded by powerful people, they'll have the ability to, you know what I'm saying, pour back into you. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody needs to be loved on. And when you are surrounded by people, they'll have the ability to pour back into you, to give you what it is that you need. Also staying around people helps you to be accountable. So that way, while you're taking care of everybody else and you got your dreams and your goals and your visions and the different things that you need to do, it's somebody else who can come alongside of you and help you to push you. So that way you make sure that you're not being left out and that way you can accomplish what it is that you want to in this lifetime. I'm telling you, when we do this and we get in community with people, we just go to another level. I know that I personally have been able to do so much more in life, having people around me, cheering me on, helping me. Because sometimes it does get rough, sometimes it does get hard, and sometimes we need cheerleaders. We need people to cheer us on to accomplish the goals that we got set out for our own life. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's good to sit back for a minute and to just be around other people, to just have fellowship with other people. You know what I'm saying? So, having community, having people around, I say it like this, that even in the Bible, right, when you go back into the book of Genesis, God said that it wasn't good for man to be alone. And so he made a suitable helpmeet for him. Why? Because it wasn't good for him to be alone. God realized in Genesis that man needed community. He needed people around. He needed people to he needed people to help him with his purpose, help him with his journey of what it was that he's assigned to in life. Same thing with Adam. It's the same thing with you too. And so God wants to place people around, but you got to keep rejecting them. You got to stop pushing them back and allow them, invite them in. How do you get more friends, right? You got to begin to be friendly to others in order for people to want to be friends with you. It ain't nothing wrong with it. But it's time out for trying to, you know, be superwoman and doing everything by yourself. And so I just wanted to definitely take the time to sit to talk about how valuable it is when we can do things together. Even when I looked at the different people that are in the Bible, even Jesus sent the disciples out two by two because it wasn't meant for people to do stuff alone. There's so many stories in the Bible, when Joshua, Caleb went out, um, Moses, when he sent the spies out, he sent them out in groups. He sent them out in groups. They didn't go on these missions by themselves. And so if the Bible shows us that we need community and we need to stay surrounded by people, how much more, should we do it within our own circles? It's important to have in your life. It was never meant for you to do all of this alone. It's very important for you to be around and amongst people, helping you, pushing you, cheering you on, pouring into you, praying for you, undergirding you, pushing you to your next level. It's so important for you to stay surrounded by like-minded people who are on the same mission. Nobody wants to stay stuck and stagnant and in the same place. And so that's why it's good to get around a circle of people who can love and push and pour into you, right? Because you deserve it. You're worth it. You're worth it. We definitely have, within the community, the BFF circle. BFF simply stands for beauty, finances, and faith. In this community, we're helping people to evolve, helping people to grow. You guys know how it is. When we look and feel good, we'll take over the world. And so it's important that we take the time to pour back into ourselves, and so we do that within the community of helping one another to consistently look and feel good and beautiful. And you already know that if we're increasing in our faith, right? We're going to the next level in our faith, and we're working on the inside of us, and we're also working on the outside of us. Come on, I'm telling you, you're going to be unstoppable. And we're going to grow our finances while we do it. That's what we do over here in the BFF circle. We are about community and helping one another and growing together, evolving together, going to our next level. That's what we do. But we definitely don't go it alone. We grab a hold to one another. We keep each other accountable. We uplift one another. We keep encouraging each other and pushing each other to the next level while we're moved forward on the goals, the plans, the vision, and ultimately the purpose that God has us to fulfill while we're on this journey of life. And so don't hesitate to join the BFF circle if you're already not a member. Just simply click that link and go on and join us. We would love to have you to be a part, because it's never meant for you to do it alone. It was never meant for you to go the journey by yourself. But God's got you, and He's placed some wonderful people around you so that way you can do community all together.